Well, these two teams have met on 34 occasions at the World Grand Prix. Well, the USA have only suffered 2 losses in their last 24 appearances, and those were games against China. There you can see 6 points apiece in Pool H, and now they go head-to-head. This one very, very much a big match that everyone is excited to watch. Well, China leads the United States with 21 wins to 13. But we can expect this one to be a very close call indeed, as the final few fans are finding their seats. I'll expect a buoyant atmosphere, as there you can see it is really starting to fill up. A selection of big and familiar names selected by Kirali for the United States squad. And the same, of course, applies for one of the real superpowers in this sport. Well, China are the only unbeaten team left in Group 1 of the 2016 World Grand Prix, winning all 8 of their matches. That is the kind of form that they're bringing into this match. The USA are going to have to be the very top of their game, but they are the reigning champions. And that's why this match really is unmissable. Well, the national anthem's perfectly received by the strong crowd. You see the togetherness among the Chinese players, linking hands. And volleyball very much a sport about teamwork, team ethic, and togetherness. That's a mouth-watering time. It really is. And I'm sure you can't wait either for this first set to get underway. But first of all, let's be introduced to the men in charge.
The first referee is Mr. Walid El-Kashem from Egypt. The second referee is Mr. Nakano Sowata from Thailand.
A small pocket of USA fans have found their way into the stadium. Cause for a wry smile. I'm sure they will be as vocal as they possibly can be. I think we can expect there to be a little bit more noise made for the team in red. The pressure gradually mounting as we have to go through a few more points on the register before the players are introduced.
United States of America.
Well, the starting six about to be revealed for the United States. And there we have it. Well, the number 10, Jordan Larson Burbach, is currently among Group 1's best receivers. An efficiency of just shy of 49%. And there is the legend. A man who has achieved so very much. High fives all round with his team. And widely considered one of the best players of all time. Our confirmation then comes of the starting lineup for the USA's opponents, China. And Lang Ping, who returned as head coach of the women's team in 2013. Previously in charge from 95 to 99, getting themselves bronze at the 95 World Cup, and following that up the year later with silver at the Olympic Games, and then 2 years down the line again at the World Championship. Now the US players seem to be in relaxed mood. I'm sure though there is plenty of focus among the group. So, we're all set. Set one about to begin. And this crunch clash, the two best teams around, head-to-head, toe-to-toe. Let's see who can get off to the better start. Already a clear example of what we can expect over the next 3, 4 or 5 sets. A long rally. And the Chinese team looking strong in defense. Excellent power. A nice attack from Larsen. A smart tip by the Chinese, despite the best efforts of the US team. That one hits the deck. Now it's Casa low going down, but she doesn't quite get low enough. Panic stations again for the USA. And they come away with the point. Oh, just 5 points into this first set. We've seen a variety of play. Some a little chaotic, a little bit of scrambling, but some fine attacking moves as well. And how's that for power? A fine angle on the attack. And Low gets it on target. Well played through the middle by Adams. Well, a gift for China. 5 points apiece. Our teams matching each other point for point at the moment. A lively start to this exciting match. Well, again, Low celebrating the point. Oh, what a rally. Low again. Well, the first technical timeout comes up as the USA, push on to 8 points. And uncharacteristic mistake from China, leading to this first break in play. An intense start to this first set of the match. And I think we can safely say it'll be that way right until match ball. Well, excellent support being shown by the fans up in the stands. Well, the USA will be fully focused and they will play until the bitter end. They don't know how to give up. They will fight and fight. But at the moment, well, they have the lead. It's a case for China having to catch up. Still, early doors, as the next service will be sent in by Adams. Or perhaps straight into the net. 8-6. Oh, what a thrilling point. Well, the killer blow comes from Hill. Playing so very fast on the outside. As Hill leaps and strikes. Oh, well left as the ball goes just out. Gong here with the next serve. China trailing by a couple of points. A real energy about both of these teams. A good service. And the USA's lead is cut to 1. A nice pipe attack from low. At 1 meter 93 centimeters, she is the tallest player on the US roster, using her height and power to good effect. And that's the perfect answer from China. Two getting the better of Adams. That's Larson. The block just a touch too late. No chance for China as the US ladies wheel away in celebration again. Perhaps threatening here to open a nice little advantage heading towards the second technical timeout. A good service. This is the USA's chance, and it's taken. A good rhythm being established here by the ladies in white and blue. Oh, fantastic power as China are looking to rally here. Natsu once again getting the better of Adams. The USA starting with a slightly better reception, giving them far more possibilities, and a strong showing so far from their setter glass. That's why they have the advantage at the moment. Let's see if they can push on once the players are back on court and get themselves up to the 20-point mark with a nice little cushion in hand. Right, just look at that arena. I can't see too many empty seats. I'm not too sure about you, but it looks absolutely jam-packed. Everybody wants to see a bit of this action. China against the USA. Are the best of the best, but at the moment, it's the USA who are leading the charge. Again, another problem for China in receiving. 17-12. This is a crunch moment for the team in red. Oh, a nice combination. They come up with the goods. Great defense. But the USA are unable to capitalize. No touch. Although it looks like this one may well be challenged. Oh, there it is. Not exactly as clear as day, not the greatest of pictures, but we can see a touch indeed. Good news for Coach Garali. And Carly Lloyd has joined the action as Lowe has been withdrawn. Glass off as well. Well, again, China not helping themselves, not the greatest reception, and it has led to them calling a timeout. The USA really starting to crank up the pressure, and they do seem to be targeting Lin, the libero. Well, she should be naturally the best equipped to deal with the USA serving. But still, the team that's leading is enjoying this run. Well, that one falls in, perfectly highlighted left, but incorrectly, and the USA move on to 20 points to 13. Well, uncertainty starting to creep into the Chinese game, but this time it is well left. Nevertheless, USA with a firm grip on this first set. China need to rally, and they need to rally quickly. Good block work. No way through 4-4 sets. The faucet going to the net to strengthen the defence, but there she's not needed, as China once again fail to get the ball back. They really are starting to push the USA. Well, again, at the start of the point, not the cleanest receiving by China, but they do survive this time. Well played through the middle. Oh, fantastic leap. Well, the USA simply too strong. Faucet brings up set point. Not the most convincing of opening sets here for China. Another change as the setter Glass returns. Excellent combination again from China. The outside hitter coming inside, latching on to that shorter ball. And the block, well, doesn't stand much of a chance. Out with that service straight into the net. The USA are able to celebrate. They've taken the first set, 25 points to 90. Well, a strong opening set for the USA. That has to be said, both of the teams attacking well, defending well. Well, the key difference, the weakness, disappointingly, the Chinese libero that the USA were able to exploit. Able to make the difference to push on and get themselves one up in this match. 5 aces from the United States, really pressing home their service. And that really is too much for just one set of action for China to be able to justify. Well, China came into this match having won their last 3 World Grand Prix matches without dropping a single set. And now they are behind and playing catch-up. They won't be able to push on for a record for 4 successive matches in straight sets, dating back to 2005 when they went on a 6-match run in that liking. Still, more than enough time for them to address the issues in their game. Like I said, it's not all doom and gloom, but the USA were able to exploit their weakness in receiving. The second set, just a couple of moments away. Will the USA be able to push on and get themselves into a dominating position, or are we going to see a fight back? Kimberly Hill here with the service. A good serve it was too, but an even better response from China. A little bit of noise disturbing the players. And that should be the point replayed. Well, the lineup just being checked by the referee, and there seems to be an issue there. Well, confusion reigns. Well, the service goes to the USA. Well, it seems to be a lineup error from China. Maybe a little protest here, but it's going to fall on deaf ears. The decision seems to have been made. And still, I think we remain in the dark here. A little bit of clarification perhaps required. Well, great that this isn't happening at a real decisive side of the set. And confusion written across the face of US coach Girali. Well, the fans are starting to become a little bit impatient as they want this match to resume. Well, Larson called across. A message passed on to her. Well, Team USA seems to be just patiently biding their time, as they have been given the confirmation, the nod that the service is theirs. And still, Kimberly Hill waits. Well, this really is unfortunate that such an interruption happens at the start of this second set. This is taking far too long to clarify, whatever indeed it is. They really should have resumed a little more quickly here. Maybe just a couple of technical things to be ironed out as well before we can get back to the action. The confusion still written across the faces of many of the players out there. I really cannot understand precisely why this is taking so long to clear up. And still we wait. Still there are messages being passed on by the two referees. And a big frown says it all. How bizarre. Well, nothing has been registered on the scoreboard. I hope that's not what's holding up proceedings. Well, up comes the point for the USA. Now, I understand that there was something about the starting lineup with the numbers from the Chinese. Things seem to have been cleared up. The USA back and scoring points. And hopefully that will be the end of that matter. Well, a little minor blip in what is otherwise a fantastically organised FIVB World Grand Prix. And the USA starting to charge from the very off. We hope that the break in play hasn't distracted the focus of the China team. Again, we've got an interruption here. Now play can resume. Uncertainty reigning here in the stadium in Hong Kong. Now back to business. China with their first point on the board. 3-1. Brilliantly played by the US setter. And excellent power. Now with the service, Radewal. Service directed again towards the libero. Much better reception this time, and it sets up this fine attack. Oh, a good block. The ball goes out. China, though, still playing catch-up here. Well, the Chinese libero Lin certainly seems to have recovered. Is doing far better with the ball heading in her direction. A tidy rally. Both teams displaying their defensive capabilities. But Hill has the last laugh. Well, again, Hill. Point number 8 for the USA. Technical timeout time. Now just look at the setting from the United States. Very fast, very precise. And it's Hill who is able to capitalize. And such is the speed of the US attack. China, on occasion, haven't been able to get their two blockers in place before the ball comes over. It's making life tough for the team in red. And similar to the first set, the USA just carving out a small advantage. That's long. little misunderstanding. The libero was there, but the middle blocker too. That bounces out, but there was a touch. Excellent power, a little bit of fortune as well, but that's all part of the game. As Lowe is able to celebrate her next point and bring up double figures for the USA. Well left, again by China. Well, the USA starting to push again a little bit more, taking a little bit more risk. Low with feet over the line, well spotted. Of course, as a back row player, forbidden from doing this, and China have now got the cushion down to just the 1 point. Level pegging, 10-all. A slight drop in performance from the USA in serving. A better performance from China in serving. And the gap between these two teams really is highlighted. In fact, the fact that there's practically no gap. So very, very good, these two sides at performing. That's why everybody wants to see this match. The two best teams. But not quite level pegging, as the USA have been able to forge ahead once again. (13 points to 10). Great defense by the libero. And Lowe is really starting to punish the Chinese. Well, we've got a challenge here, in fact, from Team China. Maybe was that a touch of the net from Lowe? Corelli certainly is displeased about something. Whatever it was, it'll be cleared up now. No touch. Well, of course, sometimes challenges are used as a weapon, so to say, to disturb the flow of another team. Possibly that was a prime example. Still being debated here with the second referee and Lang. Well, opportunistic from the USA. The reception far too long, and Larson is able to attack. The reception again letting China down. And a timeout has been called. No prizes for guessing by whom. Lang knows what it means to win on the Chinese teams that picked up gold medals at the '82 World Championship and '84 Olympic Games in Los Angeles. She'll have the right messages for her players. The question is whether they can turn this around. It's almost identical to the first set, heading towards the second technical timeout, and the USA with a very handy advantage. And they're able to extend it further. 16 points to 10. Team USA, all smiles. And you can understand exactly why. Well, their body language speaks volumes. So relaxed, so focused at the same time. But they are in exactly the position that they want to be in, Team USA. Well, as for their opponents on the other side of the net, they look tense, they look uncertain. They're not on top of their game today, China. And they are gradually running out of time to make a mark. What a smart move that is. It's all about precision, not power, as the USA bring up another point. Very, very clever. The net touch from the US block. China continuing to scrap away. Well, there was a chance there for China. They failed to take it. 18 points to 12. The second set starting to slip away from China. Well, again, a touch of the net. Hill just backing into it. Now the US team can just about afford these mistakes. Now they won't want any more to creep in as they move into within 1 point of 20. Very, very well played by China. The China setter Ding absolutely on the money there. Double change again here. Karali shuffling his pack as Fawcett comes in front. A little bit lucky. 20 points to 15, the lead for the USA. Another point back. Well, not easy for the players switched in to get straight into the flow of this exciting second set. But thankfully, there are more than enough players who are fully warmed up and nicely in the flow. Akin Radiwal gets the point. Now this time, a touch of the nets by the Chinese. Well, here we'll see it again. Absolutely crucial that the players don't get too close to the net. There is always the danger of players clashing with one another and picking up nasty injuries. A roll of the ankle, little jab. That's why it is forbidden, primarily. And well picked up by the referees. Alang sends her team back out there. This set almost certainly heading in the same direction as the first set. Hill with the service. Essential for China to get that first point after the break in play. A good service. The lead is down to 4. The faucet stopped again. This is a slightly concerning wobble from Team USA. 22-19 now. A lovely string of results, and well, it doesn't come as a great surprise that Corrali has decided to haul his players off and get them refocused. If I'm not mistaken, 3 straight points for China. Well, celebrations again for the team in red as they get up to 20. Well, they're making a fist of this. And doubt is creeping in on the other side of the net. The USA looking so very strong just a few moments ago. It's game on. Well, they needed to interrupt that scoring run, and finally they bring it to an end. The USA move on to 23. And that's with all of her experience. Wonderfully done. And just when it looked like Team USA were back on track, well, China with their next point. It's a late dash from the team in red. Will it be enough, though? Oh, fantastic. That's precisely what the USA needed. Brilliantly taken by Larsen. Very, very difficult for her to shape up and get such a powerful effort on that. Coming up with the crucial point when Team USA need it. And this almost the point indeed. It is the point as they seal the second set. Well, it opened up again nicely. Credit goes to Team China for doing that, rallying well, believing until the very end. And well, just sowing a seed of doubt in the minds of the US players and coaching staff. But they knuckled down, they regained their focus, and they saw it over the line. 2 sets to love the lead now. And the second set certainly delivering the kind of action that the fans have turned out in such great numbers to see. I'm sure when Team USA look back on this set to review it, a lot of thank yous will be heading in the direction of Jordan Larson, who came up with the key points towards the climax of that encounter. The United States leading early on. China able to pull them back. The skill and awareness of Larson gets them to where they want to be, and now they are the team to catch. Oh, this match not even over yet, and some magnificent highlights for the fans and you at home to enjoy. It is living up to expectations. The USA in control against a side that are competing in their 24th edition of the FIVB World Grand Prix. Only 2 teams have picked up that honor, along with Japan, China, have featured every single time. And the Chinese fans have been able to celebrate a Grand Prix victory just once. That was back in 2003. But they have been close on many other occasions, so very close indeed. 93, 2001, 2002, 2007, and 3 years ago in 2013, where they finished runners-up. Are they going to be second best in this clash? That is the question. They've got a huge amount of work to do. Plenty of positives can be taken from their game. But the USA, well, they have been that touch stronger, as we can settle down now and enjoy set number 3. Su with the opening serve. And it's USA with the opening point. Excellent defensive work by Hill. What a rally. And what a block. Larson again bringing her form from the second set into the start of the third. And that can only be a good thing for the USA. Spells trouble for China. They're trailed by 3. They trail by 4. Tang doesn't come off looking too good after that Hill service. Now time for China to start to click into gear. They can't allow this set to be taken by the USA at such an early stage. They register their first point. Long overdue. Plenty of variety in the US attack, keeping China guessing. Larson, who else? 6 points to 1. Well, the USA really couldn't have started any better to this third and decisive set. There goes the klaxon. Timeout, naturally called by Lang. Oh, no other option for Lang other than to bring her players off. If they cannot stem the flow of points here heading in the USA's direction, this third set will be over almost before it's really begun. No problem at all for the USA. They're riding the crest of a wave, 7 points to 1. And it's all falling apart for Team China. Fantastic block. Up comes the first technical timeout. And the USA really couldn't be in a better position as they stride off the court with confidence and a little bit of swagger, dare I say, as they are already starting to think about the clean sweep. Essential that complacency doesn't creep into the US game here. But pretty much everything they're trying is working. And the exact opposite goes for China. They're grasping at straws at the moment. Well, they seem, dare I say, even to be a little bit clueless. And we know the strength of the Chinese team. We know that every team can suffer a blip, a drop in form. But this is absolutely essential, this third set. China need to refocus, they need to up their performance, and they need to address this issue immediately. A few more points going in the other direction, and the USA will simply run away with it. Absolutely essential. Point number 2. A fast play by Ding. Point number 2 is quickly followed up by point number 3, and we see the smiles returning to the Chinese team. Well, when the USA need a point, they need look no further than Jordan Larson, and she almost always obliges. Low. USA move on to 11 points. And they just need to remain consistent here, to plug away, to play their game. And they will get what they desire. Now remember, China are the only team unbeaten left in the World Grand Prix 2016 Group 1. Now they are staring defeat in the face now. Again, a fast ball out to Hill. He makes no mistake. Lloyd back for service, force it at the front, but still China are able to come out on top. A desperate look from Fawcett over her shoulder, hoping that Lloyd would get there. Well, a touch too much, and that really could be the term that sums up this performance from the USA. They've simply had too much for China to deal with. Celebrations led by Carly Lloyd. I know the end is in sight. Again, they need to keep their eye on the ball. Well, it must be difficult for players so far down in a match, not only in this set, to pick themselves up and to keep on battling away. China know how to do it, though. Good defense work initially from the USA, but China can punch through. Lloyd again, rallying the troops as Robinson comes on. Robinson on to help in receiving. Makes an instant impact. Larson, well, what more do we need to say about her? Oh, desperate lunge there from Lloyd. Just a few millimeters away from keeping that one alive. Take that, says Rachel Adams. 16 points to 9. Off you come. They've led at the second technical timeout in all of the sets up to this, but this is their most commanding lead. That's why they look so very relaxed, Team USA. A very strong performance as they are looking to draw a line under this encounter with China. To inflict the first defeat on their opponents and extend their magnificent run of form. The defending champions looking hot to trot. What a block that is. Oh no, looking back now for the USA. Oh, China as good as out of the running at 8 points behind. The captain saying, back on. Wonderful reactions from Larson. And she's not there this time, and neither is Robinson. The USA remaining professional about the job that they have to get done here, step by step, edging their way towards the magic number 25. Again through the middle. Again, it's Adams. And again, all smiles from Team USA. Oh, China almost defenseless. Just a touch of the net there. And again, the USA can afford to drop a couple of points. There is still no question about who is going to run out winner here. And they continue to edge their way forward. 22 points, now a 10-point advantage over their opponents. Now this has turned out not to be quite the hard-fought, close affair that many were predicting, as the teams at the top of the standings go head-to-head. USA coming up with the superior game plan and executing it absolutely perfectly. Now everything, absolutely everything is working now for the USA. Well, it's a delight to see the exuberant celebrations from China, even though this match is as good as over. Our team that started together and that will end together even in the face of defeat. And up comes match point. And the USA about to stroll in this final set to victory. Larson looking to finish with a flurry. And China delaying the inevitable. Well, it may in defeat, but China are rallying to bring up as many points as they can get and lift themselves. There it is. It took perhaps a few points to come, but it is taken, and the USA's celebrations can now really begin in earnest. And what a fantastic display from the ladies out there in blue and white under the charge of Corrali. They knew it was going to be a tough ask in this clash with China. They knew that the Chinese were unbeaten. But they came up with the right game plan. Their reception was better. That was a key difference between the two sides as the USA complete a clean sweep. And it gave their setter far more options to try and unpick the Chinese on the other side of the net. The Chinese receiving not up to the high standard that they have set for themselves. And then, of course, the standout player for the US, Larson. So very reliable, point after point, and absolutely central to the US success. Oh, plenty of fine points along the way. That was the one that confirmed the deal. Taken finally by Rachel Adams. Just one of a selection of points that she was able to contribute towards the cause. Congratulations go to the US national team. They have become the first team to defeat China in the World Grand Prix 2016 Group 1. Will they go on from strength to strength and defeat their opponents to get to another title? Well, that remains to be seen. They will be enjoying the moment. and looking forward to a rest, I'm sure. Commiserations to Team China. They put up a fight, but in the third set, it quickly became clear after a very disappointing start that the points would be going in one direction and one direction only, and they were always playing catch-up. They live to fight another day, and of course, that leaves us only with the fans and you to thank for joining us and giving us such a fantastic atmosphere for another highlight from the FIVB World Grand Prix. Hope you enjoyed the action, hope you enjoyed the commentary, and we'll look forward to seeing you again soon.